There are many reasons for homelessness. And as I work with them each day, I'm always amazed at how hard it is and the resilience that each one has as they move forward. Sunrise Mission is located on Chisholm Street in Alpena, and we have been in our current location for several years. The Sunrise Mission is a 33-bed gospel rescue mission. The mission was started in 1989 by several area churches and the Department of Human Services when the need was identified. We serve families, single men, and single women. We are a 90-day shelter. This means that the person or the family are encouraged to stay, identify the barriers that brought them to the mission that caused their homelessness, and then we work with them to develop a plan to overcome the barriers and locate safe and affordable housing. Our goal always is to have them have better circumstances when they leave than when they came. Our mission at Sunrise Mission is a Christian homeless shelter that serves Alpena, Alcona, Montmorency, Presqu'île area by helping homeless adults and families obtain and maintain affordable housing. We glorify God by assisting them to transition back into society as healthy, productive, and independent community members. We assist their transition by providing temporary shelter and support services to rebuild their current physical, spiritual, and emotional brokenness.
I guess my story starts about probably more like 4 years ago. I lived in Sheboygan and I worked for a small manufacturing company which sold out to China. Of course, they didn't let me know that, but they laid me off and I never got called back. But I did stay in Sheboygan for a while. I became homeless when I was living at my dad's house. He had passed away and the house was up for sale. And it finally sold, so I really didn't have any game plan. So I decided there's got to be something better than this. So I went into town in Sheboygan, and there's a Salvation Army there, and that's where I went. And I asked them if there was any homeless shelters, and they told me that there was one in Petoskey and one in Alpena. Those were the two closest to where I was at. So I made a call to Alpena. I figured Alpena I might do a little better as far as a job search goes. So I came here, and I probably ended up staying here about 6 months, I think. But it turned out to be probably the smartest move I ever made. The mission here was very generous and gave me a place and a warm bed, to stay, and pointed me in all the different avenues as far as where I could go for help as far as my situation and what I would qualify for. Eventually, I started working for a program called Experience Works, which you had to be 55 or older to qualify for that, which I was. And I could work for a nonprofit, maybe about 20 hours a week. And of course, I ended up working here, doing maintenance and painting and all kinds of different things, mowing the grass. And I did that for a while, and then John, the director, decided he'd make an innkeeper out of me. So that's what I do now, and I've been here ever since. So it's been a blessing. It really has. I enjoy working here. I enjoy giving back. I'm not embarrassed to say I was homeless. It doesn't discriminate, and I feel good, if I can help somebody out around here in one way or another. It's a rewarding job. It's nice to see somebody that comes in here and finds a place and ends up with maybe a happy ending like I did. So, I qualified for NIMSCA and MISTA and all that, and I found a place and a real good landlord that accepts those programs, and I'm in a nice apartment. But the other real good deal that I didn't really know at the time, but I know now, is that I'm able to buy a house. NIMSCA puts away so much money for me, and I contribute so much, and it's an account that a savings account that someday that I'll can be a homeowner again. So I'm real pleased, and it's just a blessing. It's really, really good deal.